on his second match for UTS.
Yeah, this is where father has to come in handy, surely. This quarter still in the balance. Maybe he's wanting to use them right at the end. Couple of great serves from Tsitsipas, and it's a 2-point quarter. Definitely has to be a winner times 3, Tommy, because you don't want to take a serve away from yourself.
No, you definitely don't. And how big is he going to go on these serves? Serve and volley, he's done it a few times before. Isn't afraid to come forward.
I think he just needs to play it naturally here. He's got the lead, he's got another card to use.
11, 8.
Just the 1 point for Domi. Oh, it's just too good, it's a 3-point winner, and that will probably get the quarter done for Domi Thiem.
Look at this forehand. Set up by the serve. Great play from Domi Thiem.
Yeah, and Wolfgang also pushing the buzzer, perhaps just to give him a little bit more time to breathe, to think about things in terms of how he's going to try and close out this third quarter. Does have a 6-point lead now and has the -1. We'll soon find out what Wolfgang's got to say.
Take your time now to use the last card. Yeah, probably not at this turn, probably at the next or the other turn of his serve. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and take your time between the points when you serve.
Okay.
Yeah. You can give him take the return. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So no card now.
No card now.
Okay.
So no card now. I think Wolfgang might be right. It looks like we've definitely got enough time for 6 more points. So he's probably wanting just to really apply the pressure on the really big points. Brazil nuts, I think they were.
Almonds? Something like that.
Yeah.
Taking in
Nuts
the air,
not to.
taking in the energy. Dominic Thiem.
Well, following Apostolos' advice, Tsitsipas getting forward, and it works. I just wonder whether that expression was, I'm doing it now.
I told you 5 points ago.
And he's probably also thinking, where was that on the 3-pointer? Definitely will be enough time for Thiem to have 2 serves here and then use the -1.
Come on, let's go. Sige na galas na Messi.
Oh, it's a great return, but he can't back it up. And it's a big, big lead for Domi Thiem.
Yeah, we're almost getting into the final minute of this quarter, and I have to say, Thiem has played this quarter very well tactically. The way he's used his cards, the best we've seen so far from Thiem, I think.
Oh, that is an absolute stunner.
You made it look so easy. Sets it up with this kicker second serve and just guides that straight down the line for a winner.
Oh, it's a nice one-footer.
16-11.
Boom. Well, he only had the 1 serve, but he only needed the 1 serve.
Do you reckon he forgot?
Probably. Just like he did in the first quarter. Still going to be time for 1 more point. But it's not going to settle the quarter. This one's going the way of Domi Thiem. Misses the volley, but it doesn't matter. It is Domi Thiem who takes the third quarter by 16 points to 13. Another stunning set of tennis from the Austrian.
Dominate 2 quarters. 1.
Domi again, more great tennis, well played. And, well, you used the cards very late in that quarter. Was that a pre-match plan?
No, I mean, I decided after my feelings, and it was a good one. I think the level is pretty high, what we play. So I'm super happy, and, well, I try to win the fourth one as well now.
And at the last sit-down, you said to Jenny, you thanked your father, Wolfgang, for giving you great advice, but it's Father's Day. So have you given him anything today?
No, I mean, I love him every day the same. There's no need for Father's Day. But of course, I wish all the fathers in this way a happy Father's Day, and thanks for all the good coaches as well.
That's what you've done well to get out of that. But you did well to get out of that quarter with the win as well, so well played.
Thank you, thanks.
Steph, there's a lot going on. I mean, you didn't realise there was a coaching timeout, or did you mean to hit an ace on that -1 serve?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
It didn't really provide much, so...
Is it hard to come to terms with so much that is going on the court with this format? Especially when the quarters are this intense?
Yeah, it's... I'm not used to it, you know, I don't think anyone is used to it. It's different, you know, you have to sometimes let points go in order to gain more, especially like in the +3 cards. It's kind of tricky with the +3 card, you know, you're like, I don't know, you're trying sometimes to not give him easy balls to play, otherwise you're just going to lose 3 points and you don't want that, so it's kind of tricky sometimes. You don't really know what to do. Sometimes you either hit it too hard or you just try to get it back. That's the only thing. He won, I think. Didn't he win points from the +3?
You did, you did.
Doesn't matter. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Doesn't matter anymore. Certainly it's gone.
I could see the clock going down. He didn't know the clock was going down. He's in Stefanos Tsitsipas' world.
And what a world it is. A world of a Greek god. That's what he's known as here in the south of France, but he's going to need some godlike performance to turn this one around. He's 2 quarters to 1 down as we head into the fourth quarter. That's a ripper of a backhand from Domi. And there was no doubt with the volley.
You absolutely read my mind there, Pete. I was thinking the exact same thing. The speed he can create off that backhand wing, the pace and the spin, just puts Tsitsipas in trouble from the get-go.
He's in trouble already, losing both points on serve. Just these 2 teams, suddenly, he's got a very, very healthy lead.
Oh. 3-0.
There's one.
Bet you wish you played his card then. We haven't really seen many players play them at the beginning of the quarters. It is a big gamble, of course.
Of course, we saw Dustin Brown play the -1 serve in the first point of the match, which I loved, but hasn't done it since. This time it's a ripper from Tsitsipas. Anything you can do, I can do better, said the Greek god.
How good was that backhand down the line? There really wasn't that much space, and Thiem is so quick as well. To be able to force it that deep with that much pace was quite incredible.
UTS card, white days.
Well, you talked about cards being used early. We've got one being used early here from the Greek god. Winners will count for 3 for the next 2 points for Tsitsipas. answer. That was
He said he didn't mind going for a big serve in the last quarter. Didn't matter to him.
love that answer. So clinical.
Got to think on your feet, say something back.
2 points in the bag for Tsitsipas, but his card is gone. Didn't get the 3-pointer in either of them.
There's a lot of time. Come on, let's go.
You can hear the Apostol saying, hey, there's a lot of time left.
Πρώτο μπλοκ, το δεύτερο μπες μέσα. Πάρ' το νωρίς, μέσα στο γήπεδο.
That is the gamble of playing the card early.
It sounds like Thiem has played his card here as well. Is it the winner times 3? It must be. Oh, he's got that. Superb tennis from the Greek god.
But if he's closer, then he can do many things.
He's just such a natural mover across the court. Look at this court coverage from Tsitsipas. Great hand skills as well.
He's turned this quarter around. In 3 love down, he's won 4 points in a row.
¿Sabes?
Oh, what a supreme defence from Tsitsipas. But Dominic Thiem just took his time, looked at the ball and said, I'll have a winner off that one.
How is that even possible off that type of ball? You could not have wished for anything better if you're Dominic Thiem.
No pace to work with, but no problem. Tsitsipas again has got to be careful here, running over the 15-second shot clock. Just let off the hook there. Incidentally, Thiem did not play his winner times 3 card on the previous 2 months. Surely a passing shot. No, Tsitsipas is there. Too good from the Greek god.
That is lovely play from the world number 6, taking over the net. It was a risky business coming in off that shot, but covered it beautifully. Great hands. Oh,
Oh, hello. Caught all by surprise. And Steph Tsitsipas announces himself to UTS with an underarm serve.
wow.
Time.
Didn't we all enjoy that one?
UTS card, wait please.
Took Thiem by surprise and boom!
Took us all by surprise.
Wait, Stefan, wait, please.
He's playing the still serve card as well here, Tsitsipas. Will be out of cards after these 2 points. Oh no! Would you believe it?
6.
Thought it was going on.
The Greek
How
god.
big a point could this be?
This match really is throwing in everything. We've had it all so far.
There's the certain body. Apostol no doubt will be jumping for joy. There he
The
is.
Greek god.
So it's a 2-point cushion, but Thiem has both of his 2 cards still left. As the coaching timeout is called by Wolfgang.
Yeah, c'est ça. C'est une bonne offense.
Well, well, well.
Every quarter Wolfgang has pulled out the coaching timeout. I think it's a sensible play.
Okay, be careful with the cards now. Okay, you take the winner count 3 pretty soon. When you have the feeling that when he needs to put the return in the court, when he doesn't need to give you the when it's important also, and then you try to play serve volley. One time you play serve volley on his backhand, okay, and you try because he now he needs to put it in. He cannot give you the point. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So advice on when to play the cards. So talking about playing the times 3 pretty soon. Serving volleys the backhand. What do you make of that?
I think it's great tactics, and Wolfgang's clearly been studying the rules, because last night he thought he could change the cards after each quarter. But he has been tactics galore in this match for his son Domi Thiem.
Tsitsipas said at the last sit down, we're all learning. Hasn't played the times 3 here though, still feels he's got enough time. Oh.
8, 5. The Greek guard.
Just wonder whether he'll play the -1 the next Tsitsipas serve if he's to lose this point, because otherwise the mountain might be too high to climb.
Oh, he's missed it! How crucial a miss is that going to be for Dominic Thiem?
The Greek guard. Domi is using his -1 full UTS card. While
You got it, Pete.
I did indeed. Great minds. Collide. Having lost that point, he's 4 points down, but there'll be just a second serve for the next 2 points for Steph Tsitsipas. And he's missed that one.
6.
The card played well.
The Greek guard.
It's okay, doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's go.
It's going to be just one serve again for this point
Come on.
for the Greek god. Oh, it's too big. Great defense once again from Steph Tsitsipas, who squeaks that point.
That is such great tennis for both of these guys. And here we have a card.
Yeah, winner counts for 3. You feel he needs 1, perhaps 2. Domi Thiem, 4 points down. These are the 2 biggest points of this quarter. Did he put too much on him? Wants it too much. Just the 1 point.
That's
When you find a first serve, it's so often it's the first serve on the 3 pointers.
We've spoken about the pressure on it so much, even Tsitsipas did at the sit down.
Just it again. Oh, nearly a clean winner. He gets both the points, he's still very much in the quarter.
the Greek guard.
Go-go gadget arm of Tsitsipas is just able to get the racket to the ball.
Yeah, he used every single inch of his frame to get his racket on that ball.
Are we going to head for a second sudden death in the night session?
The Greek guard.
A reminder, Tsitsipas is undefeated in this format. He's 3-0. Thiem yet to win a match. Surely it's a must-win for Domi. But he doesn't look like winning this quarter right now. 4-point cushion for the Greek god.
The Greek guard.
Well, Tsitsipas has played so
Serve you like to do it, right? And play the point. Get ready. The return wanna be in the middle, so get ready to take next point approach, right? Let's go.
Approach. Once again, I think he wants him to come forward. He wants him to be bold. It's now or never for Steph Tsitsipas and the Greek god. Is his undefeated record going to go? Or can he take us to a second sudden death of the night? Here we go. It's Domi Thiem who wins a thriller and gets his first UTS win. You can understand the smile. What a turnaround in quarter 4. It was a match full of quality, intensity and drama, but it's Domi Thiem who comes through it 3-1. Wow. Oh, I feel like I need to sit down. I'm already sitting down. Thiem wins it 15-12, 11-13, 16-13, 14-13, and announces himself into the UTS lead. What a performance, Jenny.
Absolutely, Pete. Dominic Thiem really did so well to hang on in that fourth quarter. He played really well in the first, dropped the second, won the third, and what dramatic fashion in which he won that match.
And there's plenty of highlights. I mean, you could pick a whole number of highlights, but the match just started at such an intensity from the off. It was as if they'd been playing for 4 hours, let alone straight on the court, firing winners left, right and centre. That the movement, the flick of the backhand there, that was just sensational.
That really just showcases Dommy Thiem's ability from that backhand side, so capable of hitting winners from all areas of the court. And the movement as well, the way he gets around the ball, even the touch at the net as well, but Tsitsipas was drilling winners past him when he could.
And into the second quarter, which if you remember, it was Dommy Thiem who took the first quarter by the tightest of margins, but back came the Greek god. Both players looking to dominate, get forward, and that was what Apostolos' advice was to his man.
Yeah, his dad kept repeating it over and over again, but it's easier said than done against an opponent like Dominic Thiem. Some of the rallies, though, between these guys were just of such high quality. The power, the stretch, the finesse. Just sublime tennis from the world number 3.
This almost shot of the day for me. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Into the fourth quarter, and really it was Tsitsipas who looked like he had it. We saw an underarm serve from the Greek god, and he was able to back it up too. It was all happening.
Wasn't that a fun point to behold? Something we did not expect from Stefanos Tsitsipas.
And it came down to this point to stay in it for Thiem. And he was able to win it. He was well down as well, the back end of the quarter. But that backhand wide meant it went down to a deciding point. If Tsitsipas had won it, we would have gone to sudden death. But it was Dommy Thiem who did the business to end the unbeaten run of Steph Tsitsipas. Dommy Thiem with his first win in UTS. Smile from his dad, smile from him, smiles all round from anyone who watched that match. That was thoroughly entertaining stuff.
Oh my goodness, I literally loved every single minute of it, and credit to both players. Take a look at these numbers as well. It was so tight, there's barely anything between them in this, and that was the case with the score as well. Can you believe we almost went to sudden death for a second time tonight? How intense would that have been? But Dommy Thiem did get his first win of this series.
Yeah, and with the way he was playing, you expect him to get many more and perhaps be right in the mix come the end of this wonderful event that we've got here in the south of France. It all started a little one-sided, didn't it, earlier on in the day session? Moutet, Berrettini and Gasquet all just saying, thanks for coming, Popper, Pear and Brown. You're having nothing. Whereas in the night session, it was all about the tightness of an affair, and what a match it was between David Goffin and Feliciano Lopez. Goffin winning it on the sudden death, his first sudden death win, and it was vital because he now goes to 2-2. Lopez falls to 2-2. Whereas in the final match of the day, Dominic Thiem getting that first win, winning 3-1 against Steph Tsitsipas. Have you enjoyed the day's action, the night's action, it all the weekend?
Oh my goodness, what a weekend indeed. We've had it all, we've seen it all. Unbelievable matches, and what a way to finish off the second weekend of UTS.
Yes, once again, and of course it was Steph Tsitsipas in that late night drama last weekend against Gasquet. He'll be back next weekend though. Make sure you join us for utslive.tv, the place to be. Also, if you want to watch any studio and some interviews with the players, as well as highlights, that's where you give it a click, Jenny.
You absolutely do. If you want to relive some of those moments, head there, because I tell you what, I'll be doing that during the week.
Well, we're going to go for a nice glass of wine somewhere, get our breaths back after a breathless day of tennis. But we hope you've enjoyed, not just today, not just this evening, but the whole weekend. It's been another thriller from the south of France, from Jenny Drummond, from myself, Pete Hodges. We will speak to you again next weekend. Join us for it if you can. Good night.